Did you know that sometimes death doesn't come from violence in the streets, but from inside the very walls of a place they call a safe detention center? One woman, one rope, one cold December night, and a truth hidden for days. Lucia Vega Jiménez, 42 years old, from Mexico. She fled poverty and violence, hoping to find peace in Canada. But instead of peace, she lived in the shadows, working under the table for little pay, constantly fearing discovery. That fateful day, a simple ticket check on Vancouver's SkyTrain sealed her fate. No valid papers, no escape. She was handed over to CBSA, the Canada Border Services Agency. From that moment, Lucia's freedom was gone. The CBSA detention center had no screaming, no clashing handcuffs, but it held something far more dangerous: silence. Cold concrete walls, blinding fluorescent lights, the echo of guards' footsteps down long corridors. And in that silence, her fear grew. She knew deportation to Mexico was not just a trip home, it was a death sentence. Lucia started pleading. She begged for a lawyer. She wanted someone, anyone, to listen. But every word disappeared into the void. The guards turned away. The system reduced her to a number, stripped of her story, her voice. Then came the night of December 2013. In that cramped detention room, she made her choice. If she had to die, she would die here, not back in Mexico. She tore a towel, twisted it into a rope. No noise, no goodbye. Just one final pull, and it was over. But it wasn't really over. When they found her, she was still barely alive. Rushed to the hospital. Machines keeping her body breathing. And then, 8 days later, the flatline. Silence. Lucia was gone, alone, far from her family. Her death. The public demanded answers. How could a woman die while in the hands of the state, who ignored her cries for help? Who was responsible? Investigations were launched, reports written. But what is justice worth when Lucia was already in the ground, but her name lingers like a wound? A reminder that behind every deportation file, every immigration case, there is a human being. With fears, with dreams, with the right to live. And if a society allows death to unfold in silence, then that silence itself is the crime.